Hello, this is Fighting Irish. We just finished turn 7, July 1939. Here's the tech chart. Started around stage 3 of tech, USA, Germany, and the USSR looks pretty strong on the tech. All move, USA had a pretty good one there. Ooh, here is the IPP charts. Germany shot up to 45. You know what that means. France is following. Japan and Great Britain 28, USA 24, Russia 23. Russia also has the additional 5 for a second counter. Let's move on. Let's start with Germany up here. Germany went into Belgium, lost 2 units. Then they also moved into France, lost only 2 units. I've never seen Germany had such great rolls. Now, I also never seen that a navy has gone mainly all German and zero ships went to the Free French. They either went Vichy, right down here in the light blue. They have a battleship, transport, cruiser, and a destroyer. The Germans finished their Bismarck, but they also got another battleship and a bunch of other ships. Over in the Pacific, Japan picked up some more subs because they got all 3 subs. They also have what is known as Vietnam and Southeast Asia. They picked that up. So they went in and they had little resistance. The French just rolled over. Belgium, like I said, put the same amount of fight. Up top, paratroopers and some transport action. And they have 2/3 of Norway up here. That went pretty smoothly. The Spanish Civil War looks pretty good for the nationalists. They took the stronghold country of where the Republicans were staying, so they have 1 more unit left. Down here in Abyssinia now became the new French capital. They have all those French troops. The Italians still have a bunch of troops, but I don't think they're going to fight for Abyssinia very much. The Germans did convoy $9 off the British. And speaking of the British, they took their fleet because the French went so poorly. They decided against landing any part of Europe because of that huge naval presence up there. So they all went and combined both their cards from the Mediterranean down here and put their whole navy right outside Gibraltar. They're 1 fleet versus 1 fleet. They didn't like the numbers because it didn't look too well. And if you get the Italians with there, the Mediterranean fleet didn't look too big as well. The Italians bought another Marine. They have a few Marines. Looks like they have 3 Marines and 3 transports sitting over there in Europe. So they have that massive army. What is that? 6 guys and 4 or 5 artilleries just sitting in London defending it and waiting for another shot. Now the Russians over here took advantage of that situation. Right after France fell, they also took Romania. The Germans said, "We're taking that." That gave the Russians a roll. They rolled a 7. The Russians went in and invaded Romania this turn, and that also moved Bulgaria and Hungary aligned with the Germans. So we have a lot of actions. The Russians are now at war with Germany, so they lost their secret strike. Over here, the Russians also came down and took out Mongolia, or 3/4 of it. This last piece here will go to Germany this turn, and we'll do a recruitment roll to see if anything will happen. The Japanese reconvened most of their 9 troops. Now they have a huge stack of infantry. Where is it at? In Rihi. We have a card right there of 11 men. Looks like 14 men, 2 SNLFs, 2 artilleries, 1 light tank, cavalry, and 2 motor truck infantry. CCP has 6 mountaineers, 2 militia, looks like 5 infantry on the border. And in Peking they only have 6 infantry. Moving down, they still have this massive thing, but CCP did declare war on the KMT to take $2 from them. That moves them to 12 IPP. KMT thought the Japanese would come sweep down. They went north. So they have to defend north and south. I'm not sure if the Chinese are going to fight each other or they're going to combine strength if the Japanese put those units right there into play. Anzac just built up New Guinea, maybe to invade the Dutch New Guinea. We never know. The Navy never moved from Sydney, but this big massive Navy is right out of Nanking right there. The Far East Command, Calcutta, still looks pretty bare and is in still range of the Japanese. Now, the only other people that talk about are the Americans. They spent half of the Russian income and they sent $12 to land lease to them because of the special rule they get for the dollar cheaper land units. They also land lease $14 to the British for half their income. They gave the Dutch another infantry. It looks like there's 9 Dutch men in the Netherlands right now. They also gave another French guy to Abyssinia. They look pretty strong, but it depends on what they're going to do. The Spanish Civil War looks like it's going to be over on this turn. It's just a matter of time. This should be the end of the war right there. This was a very eventful war, or turn in the war. The Axis went flawlessly. Allies could have not shown up. It was that bad. No Navy, no put up a fight. The only bright spot was Romania, where that stack of infantry, what is there left? 3 infantry, 4 motored infantry, 2 light tanks, and 2 cavalry and 2 planes left in Romania, which they're going to try to make a stronghold, but we'll have to wait and see. CCP did recruit King. I believe that's who they recruited here, and I believe there is only one warlord left. That's about it. There is going to be brewing in China. Japanese is really gearing up for China. USA is trying to help out their allies as much as possibly in this turn by handing out money. Maybe that is a quicker way. Instead of sending units, they might just send money. We'll see. All right. Thank you. Bye.